disability one. How much does it cost to do a disability claim, and how long does it typically take? Let me zoom into docs.
Well, those are just a couple great questions. Um, so I'll talk about the costs first involved in a typical disability claim. Again, I handle two types of disabilities, so each one's a little different. Social Security disabilities for individuals who are unable to work, and in those cases, the typical claim, most attorneys do them on a contingency fee basis. So that means if you're not awarded the benefits, then there's no charge. Now, if you are awarded the benefits, most attorneys charge 25% of the past due benefits, and why we'll get into why there's past due benefits when I address how long does it take, because that's a whole nother area. On the veterans claims, veterans disability claims, those are also done on a contingency fee basis for the most part. Their rules allow for a little bit more flexibility in that you can charge any fee that's reasonable. Um, the standard fee that's presumed to be reasonable and that many attorneys charge is 20% of past due benefits. Um, there are some attorneys who charge higher percentages. They just have to show that the fee that they're charging is reasonable. So those are the two types of fees that are involved in Social Security claims and veterans claims. On one thing I forgot to mention about the Social Security claims, uh, at some points and sometimes in the process, those fees are also capped by law. So the cap is currently $6,000. So um, if you they have several stages of appeal. So if you don't go past a certain stage, then that cap will apply, and it'll be whatever's less, either 25% or the $6,000. Now, why there's past due benefits and why the contingency fee structure is set up on that is because of how long these processes take. A typical Social Security claim, you're looking at anywhere from 18 to 24 months to get in front of a judge, and then probably another 3 to 6 months for a decision. So it's not something that you can file for today and hope to get a positive outcome right away. Now, they can be resolved faster, and a small percentage are, but I'm talking about the majority of the cases here are going to take at least 18 to 24 months most times. And during that time, if you are eventually awarded benefits, you get paid for all those months that you were owed benefits, and that's where that past due sum comes from. On the veterans claims, those vary. Um, they can take several months, but anything with the federal government, as some of our attorneys here who work in the federal government know, things move slowly, and many times they take many years. The veterans claim system doesn't have a set um, deadlines in it as far as, oh, you have to have a decision done in this many days or that. So it's really hard to say how long a claim will last. I recently, last calendar year, wrapped up a claim that I had started in 2008. So it
Oh,
took
wow.
10 years.
Well,
And that was without going to any kind of federal court. That was just in the administrative level itself. And I've had some that resolve within less than 12 months. So it just varies on the type of case and the claim that's being made.
Do all Social Security cases go before a judge, an administrative judge, or because you said it takes like 18 to 24 months to go before a judge, and then another 3 to 6 months to get a decision. So, do all of them? Do you actually stand before a judge for them to hear the case?
The grand majority, yes. I would say probably, I don't have the statistics with me, but in my practice, I would say probably 90% of them do end up going before a judge. So when I meet with a client, I often tell them they need to plan, because they're not working, how they're going to live for and survive, pay their bills for 2 years. You need to plan for the worst. If you get approved faster, some people do get approved in 3, 6 months, then hey, they're fine. They'll be better off, but they need to plan for that. So, and I usually tell most people at the outset, you need to go into it looking that you're going to be seeing a judge and that you're going to be going into the more extended time frame,
Mhm.
because so few cases are won early on in the process.